What's going on, guys? So on this Shoky Quickie, we're going to take a look at some more World of Nintendo 2.5-inch figures. And this is, well, I guess what is all of the current Pikmin figures. Now, originally, I wasn't going to be interested in the Pikmin line. I've never played the game. I know nothing of it other than this person controls these things. I know nothing else. You know, little plant creatures obey the commands of a weird person with a fishbowl on their head. I have no idea. Still don't know anything about the game. But when I found out there were so many different Pikmin and stuff like that, I just kind of decided to get it because it's its own little display in its own right. So I decided to go ahead and do that. So we have yellow Pikmin, purple Pikmin, Olimar, blue Pikmin, red Pikmin. Yay. And I like the fact, I didn't even realize it, but all of the Pikmin are different. I didn't figure it out, honestly, until way too late. Let's go ahead and, check these all out one at a time. We'll start with Olimar because he is the commander, I guess. So, we get Series 1, 3 up here. World of Nintendo. Little Pikmins. Looking very Pixar-y. That's kind of funny. Ages 3 plus. Hey, I'm right in the middle of that. You get Olimar, or Olimar, for those who read vertically. You got the little dude in there in his little plastic prison pointing at things. Includes one figure. Aww. Got the Jakks Pacific logo there. Pikmin logo there. Come to the back. Let's do a read-up on this guy. Nice little image there. Main character of the game, Pikmin. Captain Olimar crash lands on a mysterious planet after his spaceship malfunctions. In order to get off the planet, he must gather pieces of his broken ship. The atmosphere of his planet is poisonous to Olimar. As a result, he has to enlist the help of the native Pikmin. Oh. Okay. Well, that makes sense. Now I get it. All right. So here's everybody in the original 1-3 line. I think this is the Walgreens line. If just looking at it, because I'm fairly certain all of these are in the Walgreens 1-3, and I'm pretty sure that's where I got him himself. I do believe you can get him at Target, Toys R Us, those places too. But this is the specific Walgreens one, so that's pretty neat. It'll be an interesting thing to look at. So let's check out some of the Pikmin, starting over here with yellow. You got Series 1-5. That's okay. World of Nintendo. Yellow Pikmin. Pikmin Joanie. I don't... Yeah, it's yellow, just in French. Ages 3 plus. I'm in the middle of that. Includes a figure and a base. So there's a base in there somewhere. Probably hiding right over here. And you got yellow dude here in his little prison. Looks kind of cool, very elf-like. Pikmin. Jakks specific. I have a feeling they all have their own individual abilities. Let's look. You got type of Pikmin. Take a nutrient-rich pellet. Hold on. Take a nutrient-rich pellet to a flying saucer known as an onion, and it will produce mysterious beings known as Pikmin. All right. Yellow ones fly higher than other Pikmin when tossed by Olimar or Louie. Whoever Louie is. Unlike other Pikmin, they're also highly resistant to electricity. That's cool. Makes them invaluable when battling enemies like Anodweevils. Wow, okay. That's a game. And here we have 8-bit collection, Donkey Kong. So this is an early one, it looks like. Oh yeah, because look, it's with Dixie Kong and everything. Skull Kid. That's pretty cool. So like I said, I figured they would all have their individual powers. Let's look at purple. I got Series 1-6, so he's one of the newest ones. You get World of Nintendo. Purple Pikmin. Pikmin Violet. Ages 3 plus. Purple dude, plastic prison, and includes a figure and a base. So there's a base somewhere in there. Pikmin Jakks. An uncommon Pikmin, both 10 times as heavy and 10 times as strong as carrying objects as other Pikmin. When thrown, purple Pikmin will cause a shockwave to occur on impact due to their weight. Purple Pikmin are slightly taller and also noticeably fatter. Yep. Than other Pikmin. Additionally, they also have hair-like protrusions on their head. Yeah, he does. I figured he'd have a really deep voice. I don't know why. Just thinking. Okay, so here we have 8-bit Mario, 8-bit Luigi, red 8-bit Link, purple Pikmin, blue Yoshi, Princess Peach, Boo, and Deku Link. This also seems quite a bit like a Walgreens line, and it was made in 2016. So, what was this guy? Also 2016. All right. Let's go Pikmin Blue. This one is in the roughest shape. I don't know what happened to this poor dude in the store, but it's all cracked up over here. You got Series 2-4, ages 3 plus, Pikmin, or Blue Pikmin, Pikmin Blue. You got a 2.5-inch figure and base. So base, oh, the base is actually out front on this one. My bad. Got a little peg on there. Warning, I like how this one clearly is different because, I mean, look at the packaging. You got white warning label here, dark, black warning label here. This is totally different. Weird. Huh. I mean, everything else is exactly the same. But yeah, this thing is definitely beat up. And this is also 2016. Let's read up on the blue guy. Blue Pikmin, as their name implies, are blue. Yeah, no kidding. And they reside on PNF 404. That must be the planet. Besides coloration, these Pikmin are distinguishable from other species by their mouths. Oh yeah, none of the other ones have a mouth. Interesting. These mouths are take in water, which filters oxygen through the gills located on their cheeks, gives them astonishing ability to live their lives completely underwater. Oh, cool. That I would have said that maybe because he has a flower on his head, he was different. What do I know? All right. Oh, this is actually one of the cooler runs here. So you got the Bone Piranha Plant, Blue Pikmin, Green Squiddy, Ice Mario, Red Toad, KK Slider, Bob Om, and Mr. Bloops. Mr. Bloops. You guys got to go watch the Mr. Bloops thing. But yeah, that's pretty neat. Wow. Oh, I remember why I took this one. You can see right there that eye is messed up and it almost looks like a skull. I think that is entirely why I took this one. Alright, and last but certainly least, the red Pikmin, who actually looks very orange. You got red Pikmin, Pikmin Rouge, ages 3+, middle of that, series 1-3, Pikmin, choking hazard, Jakks. And you got type of Pikmin, which are odd beings who grow like plants yet are mobile as animals. Red ones are heat and fire resistant, duh, and are strong attackers, which makes them valuable in facing dangerous foes. Purple Pikmin are also tough fighters, but since it's difficult to increase their numbers, red Pikmin are easier to manage. Red Pikmin have distinct pointed noses. That's interesting. And it's in the same Walgreens line. That's pretty neat. I like the fact that they are all individual of themselves. Now let's go ahead and get them out of the packaging and see how cool they really are. Alright guys, here we have Olimar and the Pikmin out of their little plastic prisons and looking really, really cute. I dig these things. There is literally almost nothing to them. They all have just head rotation. That's it. They all have their little individual quirks, like the red guy has a little nose. The yellow guy, he's got big old ears. That's pretty much it. I guess he hears things. His head does rotate. Looks incredibly blank. Just, yeah. And, is it just me, or are they the same color as the, yeah, Teletubbies? Yeah, pretty sure they're all the same color as the Teletubbies. But I like purple. I think purple's my favorite. The big, chubby little guy. And he's got just a single stalk with all those little hairs coming out of his head. He does rotate. They all stand on their little bases fairly well. You do have to find the right angle so that they don't fall over, because they are a little top heavy with their little leaves hanging out. And you got the little blue guy with the skull eye going on there. Maybe that's just me. Is it only me that eye looks like a little skull? But he's freaking. He's like, bleh. Yeah. Okay, so he's one of the ones that does not stay on his base very well. They just peg in to one of the feet, like so. But he's pretty cool. A little Smurfy blue man group guy. There's a flower. You want to smell? 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 Okay, no. Alright. Yeah, see, like I said, that does not want to stay on. It's like the hole is just a hair too shallow. It doesn't push in very well. Come on, get on your stand. Stay. Alright, now let's go ahead and take a closer look at Captain Olimar, because this guy is the star. Of course, he does have very squinty eyes. He's got very elf-like ears, and I think his head looks misshapen. You can't really tell because of the dome going on here. If I really wanted to, he probably could take that off, but he would die in the atmosphere. I love the clear plastic antenna coming up here. That's actually really, really neat. He's got his little controller dealy right there. He has nice painted gloves. Of course, yep. I say nice, I just mean they're cool. Not that they're well painted, because, not well painted. You got little buttons or lights or something going on there. Even his collar on his spacesuit is a different color. You got his backpack with a little bit of molded detail and some, paint spillage there. I like the weird, like, retro yellow greenish color going on here. It's a little bit different on camera, but basically what it is. And cool details here. Now, he doesn't really have any articulation. His head moves ever so slightly, but that might just be looseness. That's probably not meant to be real articulation. I mean, I could try to... I feel like I'm shearing it off. Like, I just don't want to mess with it. The arms don't move in any way. That's okay. He just needs to be able to stand there and point to the objective, I think is all he really does. So they're going to kill him. They're going to eat him like this. Go! I guess you throw things and it produces Pikmin. I don't know. I've never seen the game. But they're really neat little figures. I like the fact that they all came like this in a little display. If it wasn't for a group of them like this, I wouldn't have bothered. I enjoyed it. I think they're really cool, and I paid as little as possible for these. I got as many of them as I could for, fairly cheap, under $5. That makes it worth it, because these guys, there's just so little to them. Pay as little as you can. But this is a neat little collection, and I enjoy it. So, if you like this, if you like the rest of my World of Nintendo figures, make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't. But check out that playlist, because for the love of God, I probably still haven't made that playlist. I will. So, yeah. But remember, as always, guys, keep on nerding.